So in each kit, you're going to have your developer and your color. You'll have a brush for application. These are color wipes for after, so this will remove any color that you get around your hairline. Gloves, which I advise you to wear. As you can see, I do not always wear gloves. And this is a towel. So the towel you can use to wrap around your neck, so you don't use your pretty white towels at home. So when we go to apply our color, we're gonna pour our part 2 into our part 1. You'll have this already pre-measured, so you don't have to do any measuring at home. So now we have our color. So you're gonna mix the two together until you have an even consistency. So I'm gonna put the towel around my neck, like a cape. You can use a clip if you have one, or just tuck it into your shirt. So I'm gonna tuck it into my shirt since you guys probably don't have clips. So when you apply your color at home, you're gonna apply it to your lovely root line. So I'm gonna start with the top section, as you can see on my grays. So I'm gonna split my hair down the middle, and that's where I'll start. So you wanna do your color when you don't have freshly washed hair. Maybe day dirty is fine. So you're gonna apply to your regrowth. So you can see I'm not using a ton of color. The more color you put in one spot, you'll get a line. So you just want to put a small amount and feather over. If you've got really gray hair, you'll want to use a lot more. So I like to split mine into 4s just so I know where I'm going. And I know when I finish the section or a side. If you have clips, you can use clips at home to keep the hair out of your way, but you do not have to have clips. I find it easiest to do my color standing because I can move around. There we go. So that's going to be your 4 sections. So I'm going to start doing the front, and then I'm going to do around the crown. When you do your color at home, you don't have to get to the underneath, because we will be back open hopefully in 3 weeks, and we'll be able to do the underneath for you when you come in. So when you're applying it to the top section, you're going to split your sections using about 1/2 inch, no more than 1/2 inch, or you can't get evenly to the root. So you're just going to paint like this. That is pretty much it. So you want to feather a little bit over old color if you have old color, or if you have highlights like me. I do have highlights, so I'm just going to take a little of that color and feather over those highlights. If you notice, I'm not going around my hairline. I'm going to save the hairline for last. Your hairline is usually takes color faster than anything else, especially if you don't have a lot of gray. So that's one side, and then we'll go back to the middle and start the other side. the hairline, when you go down from the middle down to behind the ears, you're gonna get a lot of this hairline anyway. So I don't have a lot of color on my brush. I'll just take a small amount. You see how minimal? And then I almost feather. With the hairline, you don't want a strong line unless you've got a lot of gray. This is how you would touch up your root line. If you have a lot of gray, then you'll want to go in a little bit heavier than what I'm doing. I have more gray in the rest of my head than I do on my hairline. There's one gray. So if you've got like a strong area, you'll want to put more color if you can see the difference between here where I've got a lot more color and then here where it's a little bit more feathered. Anytime I'm applying color too, you want to have a lot of tension on that hair. The more tension you have, the easier it is and the cleaner it is. So you don't have, it won't be as messy. That is it. Gorgeous. So these are your little color wipes. So when your hairline starts to look like mine does right now, I'm gonna go ahead and start to pull some of that color off. As long as you don't wipe it off the hair, it's fine. You can get it off the skin though. So here's a little wipe, wrap around my finger. Being careful not to like pull it off with the hair completely, but if you pull it off before it processes the whole way, it won't stain. Okay. There we go. Okay. And now we can still process. When we're gonna color around the crown, you want to split back. Some of this is going to be done by feel. Nobody's going to see the back of your head. So, you know, you don't have to worry about really getting the back as much. But I split the hair and just paint the crown. If you have one of those parts that splits more, you can kind of take your section a little further over and then paint that as well. You don't have to be as precise back at the crown. I'm not going to do the whole back and underneath because no one sees back there. And when we get back up and running, we can fix the back for you. And that's it. Thank you so much for your support through all this. Feel free to buy gift cards online. We have gift cards for sale on our Instagram, and we also are doing product sales where we'll bring it out to your car for you. So, and that's 10% off right now. So thanks again for all your support.